If you're hoping to get your Schengen visa from Thailand as quickly as possible, you need to consider which country you apply through. Since the Schengen visa grants access to all countries in the Schengen zone, you may apply through the embassy of any member state. Hello, I'm Pear from Siam Legal, and in this video, we will cover which embassies in Thailand approve Schengen visas the quickest so you can start your journey to Europe swiftly and smoothly. First, it is important to note that you must apply through the embassy of a Schengen country you plan on visiting. You risk a denial if, for example, you apply for a Schengen visa through the Spanish embassy, but no travel to Spain is on your itinerary. Fortunately, the Schengen visa provides access to 29 nations, so if your primary destination processes visas slowly or has high rates of rejection, you can simply apply through a country near your destination. Start your journey there and use your Schengen visa to travel to your primary destination. There are many embassies in Bangkok that will process a Schengen visa in 2 weeks or less, so you're sure to find a viable option if time is of the essence. There is no set time frame for the processing of a Schengen visa, as approval times vary for several different reasons. Application errors or insufficient documentation are the most common sources of delays for Schengen visa applications. Failure to provide sufficient evidence of meeting the visa's requirements may result in delays. In the best case, you will be asked to provide the missing documents or fix any mistakes. In the worst case, your application will simply be rejected and you will have to start over. So getting it right the first time is the single best thing you can do to speed up your application. Many applicants seek help from Siam Legal's consultants for this reason. To avoid costly errors and delays, the peace of mind you get knowing that experts are handling your application is priceless, especially if you are on a tight deadline. Of course, not all delays are your fault. Some embassies process visas more slowly due to limited resources or high applicant volumes. Not every Schengen country embassy is swift and efficient, so you'll want to make sure you apply through one that is. In general, the embassies of larger Schengen states process visas faster because they have more staff and endless private companies to outsource application processing. For example, in Thailand, the French embassy works with a company called 𝘂𝐿𝑆_Contact, while German and Italian embassies work with a company called 𝑉𝐹𝑆_Global. Each of these companies has offices in Bangkok, and some even have branches in Chiang Mai and Phuket. You'll have to submit your application to one of these companies first if you are applying through a larger Schengen country, but they are usually faster than a smaller embassy doing the processing by themselves. Italy in particular is known in Bangkok for providing fast processing with a high approval rate. However, while these large embassies usually process visas the fastest, this is not always the case. These destinations are popular, and during high tourist season, the large volume of applicants can significantly hamper processing times, increasing them to 3 weeks or longer. In cases like these, certain smaller embassies may provide a faster turnaround. In Thailand, several embassies of smaller countries are known to frequently process Schengen visas in 2 weeks, or even as short as 10 days in some cases. The embassies of Switzerland, Iceland, Latvia, and Lithuania all have reputations for swift processing for most of the year. Switzerland's embassy in particular has reliably high approval ratings for Schengen visa applications from Thailand and typically provides approval in 2 weeks or less. Aside from picking the right embassy to apply through, there are some other ways that you can speed up the approval of your Schengen visa. First, authorities will approve you much quicker if you're related to a citizen of a Schengen state, or you have previously been approved for a Schengen visa. In these cases, you require minimal vetting, and you could be approved in as little as 3 days. You can also make use of some special services offered by application services companies such as 𝘂𝐿𝑆_Contact and 𝘕𝑉𝐹𝑆_Global. Both companies provide premium services such as special application appointments on Saturdays and courier services that can help you get started on your application sooner to speed up the approval process. And finally, the most reliable way to shorten your Schengen visa processing time is to work with an experienced visa agency like Siam Legal. We have been guiding Thais and foreigners through the Schengen visa process for over 20 years, so our team has the knowledge and expertise to ensure you get your visa as quickly as possible. We'll help prepare the required documents, arrange your application packet, and submit it to the correct authorities on your behalf. With a strong application prepared to the EU standards, you have the best chance of approval in the shortest possible time frame. Contact us via the links in the description to start your consultation. That's all for this video. Please like and subscribe to Siam Legal's channel for more Thai and international visa insights. Thanks for watching. สวัสดีค่ะ